is that tire balancer I picked up at the auction a few videos back.
Kind of a mystery box.
Yeah, this is a contain. This is out of a container from Dallas that had a bunch of Alibaba shipping stuff in it. I'm hoping right now that it at least has a tire balancer in it. I don't actually have proof of that.
So the package is in English. So we hope instructions are also in English.
I'm just hoping for pictures. I'm not hoping for English instructions. Good pictures. That's all I ask. All right, well, let's see if we can get.
So this is kind of a neat box. Well, I think it's neat. I'm a little weird.
It's definitely.
But it's 4, 5, 6 sides that are.
It's all wood.
Interesting tabs.
Yeah.
That you gotta pull up. I can get over here.
And they're pretty stiff tabs too. But I've seen these boxes before from Chinese shipping. Apparently these come across, the crates come across pretty good. And those big Connexes they ship, I think it keeps them from getting crushed. I don't know if I'm getting these straight enough or not, but we'll find out.
Well, okay, so we got this at an auction, and it's significantly cheaper than tire machines that we have priced new online.
It's downright a steal if we can make it work. I just straight up Googled everything for this one. Because I've used plenty of tire machines. I know how to balance tires and change tires.
So this doesn't even actually have a brand, does it?
It is Wheel Balancer brand, as far as I can tell. There is a brand, but it's in Chinese when you go to Alibaba and look up this model number here. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. I think it's a wheel balancer. Hey, I was worried it was rocks, so. Here we go. It's a tire machine. Those are English letters. That's not Chinese. I've got hope.
Oh, wait.
Here. That's 6.5. Okay. So, that would be A, 6.5. How do I adjust? Option took me down the wrong pathway. You're the one with the instructions.
I don't know how one of these work anyway, so this is all Greek to me, even if it is in English.
And I'm in trim. Okay, if we're calibrated, then this would be able to go down. We'll see what it reads. You ever figure out whether this is going to read anything?
I think it's grams.
I hope it's grams, because if that needs 105 ounces, we're in trouble. Of course, next important question. Since all the balance weights we can possibly get here in America are in ounces, am I going to have to do conversions for everything?
Well, it's starting to rain, so I think we might ought to get this put up. And you can come play with your toys later.
Okay, it's another new day. I got a little distracted working on this tire balancer. I realized that I didn't really want to do it on dirt in here because it's brand new in case it works. Well, so I put a floor in here. Now, see this, I got it all mounted. This is bolted down now. Had a little vibration issue. There's a little vibration issue on this, so We've also that's not going well. There was some vibration issues, so I've augmented the floor a little bit. So let me show you a time lapse real quick putting this floor in. Don't do what I do, because I didn't do this for a carpenter video. I did this because I wanted to get it done quick. But as soon as that's done, you're watching that, I'm going to get set up. And we're going to see how hard this is to calibrate. Alright. See you in a minute. Alright, what did you say? I did that in a couple minutes. Totally didn't take me all day, which was a lot longer than I expected because I thought it was fall. We've been having 70 and 80 degree days. I decided to build the floor at 93 degrees. And here it is today, the next day, and it's about 72 out here. So, I don't have the best timing. Anyway, we are going to see what we can do here. We're going to turn this on. And from what I can tell, self-calibration, we press the F button and the C button at the same time. Actually, I think I should set these parameters. I happen to know them. That's this A button right here where you slide this out. That's a 12.5. And it's a 6-inch wheel. I know it's kind of weird because it's like in inches, but I'll take it. Okay. And FC. Oh, FC. You hold it. Cal. Start. It's going. Now, they give you this calibration weight right here with the machine. Okay. Add 100. And it says add it to the outer. Wonder where it wants me to add it at. It doesn't actually say where it is. It says that it's to rotate into all the unbalanced lamps. I don't know if you can see this flashing, but it's all flashing. I think we're gonna let's try that one more time. Had to do that wrong, right? Says that 12.5. I don't know why I started the calibration. I didn't start calibration. I started balance in an uncalibrated tire machine. That's probably not going to work. Well, we'll at least be able to see what it says before. It says 5580. Okay. FC. Wait till those start flashing. Boom. Start. Calibrate. We're going to calibrate now. Well, it's still flashing.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I fiddled with that for a while, and I just finally pushed the calibrate button, even though it didn't give me a position. It spun and then said cal complete, or cal end, I think, something like that. Either way, it seemed to calibrate. Now I put this on here. I decided to balance this tire, and it was 110 grams out of balance. I spun it up, I put my weights on, and it seemed to take 110 grams. We're going to press it one more time here. And we're going to see. We're going to spin up. This should be balanced according to this machine. We're spinning down. Okay. Very consistently, 2 times in a row now, it said it's exactly perfect. If you hit the find button, you find out it's maybe 1 gram out. I think that's what that's reading. And 1 gram's not noticeable. So, this is an OJ 922. I don't think I actually said that. Of some company somewhere. Because there is not a company name on this anywhere. But it's an OJ 922 off of Alibaba. Only place I found them for sale. Come out of a container at an auction. Cost me next to nothing because nobody even bid on it, really. But I think I actually have a pretty decent little tire balancer. Time will tell. Now I am going to go ahead and take this tire with me to work where we've got a Coach tire balancer. I'm going to stick this on there and see if it's balanced there too. Because that way, if both of them say balanced, I'm happy with what I got. But I'll post down in the description whether or not it was equal or not. Or come out to balanced. But the assembly was easy. It was just 5 bolts to put this hood on the back. Hang the cones on the side. And that was it for the assembly. The instructions were pretty much in English. Towards the back, there were a few questionable spots, but other than that, the instructions are pretty clear, even though a couple of things don't seem to work the way the instructions say they do. And I still don't know where that spring goes, that little circle spring. Looks like some sort of retainer clip. I'll save it in case something falls off later. But so far, it seems to be a working machine. This is a little flexible. You want to make sure you hold it down here at the bottom. Calipers just work. Interestingly enough, you put the wheel width and the diameter in inches, but it tells you to put weights on in grams. There's a way you're supposed to be able to tell what ounces it is, but when you do it, it gives you gibberish on the screen. So I'm just going to work with grams. I'm just going to write up my grams to ounce conversion up here on the wall behind me. Because it's about 1 ounce is about 28.12 grams. So I'll write some conversions and all the different types of weights I have, like 1/4 ounce and 1/2 ounce. that sort of thing. That way I can kind of quickly do some math. Other than that, I think I have a wheel balancer I'll at least be able to work with these classic cars with. So, yeah, I know, it's ironic. Chinese wheel balancer in grams, balancing 1960s American steel. It'll work. And it's a lot cheaper than buying a new one. Even though I guess this is technically a new one. It was cheaper than buying an American-made new one. Alright, well, I think we're going to call this video here. We'll come back later when I actually have a tire job to do, and we'll see how well it actually goes through an entire car's worth of tires. Until then, thanks for watching.